This meeting is being recorded.
Now it's a unicellular organism. It is a living thing that is just one cell, and the unicellular organisms are very small and consist of only one cell. They are usually found in the water. Some of these can make their own food through the photosynthesis. So I hope you understand that organisms which is made up of the one cell. That's why they are called
Yes.
unicellular. And they make
Yes.
their own food with the help of the photosynthesis. And they are found
Yeah.
in the water. And the example of these are the bacteria, protozoa, unicellular fungi. These are the types of the unicellular organisms. And you
Yes.
might be tempted to think that these organisms are very simple, but in fact, they can be very complex. And they have the adaptations that make them very well suited for life in their environment. Is it okay?
Yes, miss. Yeah.
Next is first different type is bacteria. So just explain that bacteria are the tiny, and a typical bacterial cell is just a few micrometers across, and the structure of a bacterial cell is different to an animal or the plant cell. For example, they do not have a nucleus, but they may have a flagellum. Flagellum is that here like structure which is present in the euglena on the right side, which we
Yes,
have
it's like a
studied
tail,
earlier.
miss.
Yeah,
Yes, it's like a tail, right?
tail, yeah, for the movement.
Yeah.
And this is tail-like part of the cell that can spin and moving the cell along. It helps in the movement of the cell. It is
Okay, so
shown in
like,
the euglena on the right side, the green colored structure. One
yes, so
flagellum is
like,
seen there. Right?
right.
On the next page, the spreading out of the particle is called diffusion. This diagram shows how particles move from an area of a high concentration to an area of the low concentration. In the diagram, it is shown
Yeah.
like in the corner, there are the blue balls, and on the above part, it is a gray one. But
Yes.
slowly, they are just moving inside the whole box and spreading in the hole. In the last box, it is diffused. The particles are fully diffused now. Means they are moving from the high concentration to the low concentration,
Yeah.
right? In the first diagram, it
Right.
is clearly shown no? That they are
Right.
sitting at the corner, blue one. Slowly, it moves and to the lower concentration. So it is the diffusion process when the particles move from the high concentration to the low concentration. Okay, understood now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, then go on the next page, number 13. Second is the protozoa. These protozoa are the unicellular organisms that live in the water or in the damp places. And the example is the amoeba. Although it is just one cell, it has adaptations that let it behave a bit like an animal. And it produces the pseudopodia. Pseudo means false, podia means feet. These are the false
Okay.
feet, means they are not the permanent one, they are temporary, and by which the amoeba can move itself from one location to another. Amoeba creates their pseudopodia for the movement. And its
Okay.
pseudopodia can surround the food and take it inside the cell. And it also helps to surround the food and engulf it with the help of these feet. Means
Yes.
pseudopodia have the two functions. First, it surrounds the
Okay.
food and engulf inside. Second is for the movement of the amoeba.
Okay. So like one is like especially for amoeba.
Yeah. It is seen in the amoeba. Pseudopodia are created or produced in the amoeba. In the
Okay.
euglena, it is flagellum, which help in the movement. But in the amoeba,
Yeah.
it is pseudopodia. Now,
Yes.
contractile vacuoles appear inside the cell and then merge with the surface to remove the waste. Contractile vacuole is also present in amoeba, and it also helps in removing the waste from their body surface. Right?
Yeah. Right.
Now, next is yeast. Yeast is a unicellular fungi. So you may be familiar with the fungi from seeing the mushrooms and the toadstools. Yeast are
Yeah.
the unicellular fungi and they are used by the brewers and winemakers because they convert the
Okay.
sugar into alcohol,
Okay. So like
and by the
with the help
bakers.
of it.
Yeah, yeast
Yeah.
is helpful for that because they can
Okay.
produce the carbon dioxide to make the bread to rise. To make
Yeah.
things fluffy, yeast is used. And yeast has
Okay.
have a cell wall like the plant cell, but no chloroplast in it. This means they have to absorb the sugar for their nutrition rather than being able to make their own food by the photosynthesis. Because it doesn't have
Okay. So
chloroplast, so no photosynthesis will occur in the yeast, right?
yeah. So like
So
right.
it absorbs the sugar for their nutrition. And yeast can reproduce by the producing a bud. And this bud grows until it is large enough to split from the parent cell as a new yeast cell.
Okay.
Now cells have the different shapes and features so that they can do a particular job. And you
Yeah.
can see in the diagram about the names. Red
Yes.
blood cells have function is to carry the oxygen, and the special features: large surface area for the oxygen to pass through it. Second, contains the hemoglobin which joins with oxygen. Third, contains no nucleus. Understood?
Which one contains the third miss?
Contains no nucleus. RBCs doesn't have the nucleus. The matured
Okay.
RBCs don't have nucleus in it.
Okay.
Now, second is the nerve cells, and function of the nerve cell is to carry the nerve impulses to different parts of the body. And the special features of the nerve cells are they are long connections at each end, and they can carry the electric signals also.
Electric signals.
Yeah, because it is
Like
connected with the nervous system, na?
okay. Okay. Yeah.
So that's why they are asking the electrical signals.
Okay. Yes.
Third one is the male reproductive cell, which is also called the sperm cell, and the function is to reach the female cell and join with it. And the special features of the sperm is it has a long tail for the swimming, and it also has a head for getting into the female cell.
Yeah.
Now, next, now we are studying, till now we have studied the animal cells. Now, next two are the plant cells, root hair cells. The function is to absorb the water and the minerals, and the special feature is the large surface area.
Okay. So it's got like large area
Yeah. Now, the last one is the leaf cell. Function is to
to absorb
absorb the
sunlight
sunlight for the
for
photosynthesis,
photosynthesis. Yeah.
and the special features are the large surface area and loss of the chloroplast.
Okay. So it's got like a lot of chloroplast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now next, you can see the diagrams also with the names epithelial cell, leukocytes, liver cell, fat cell, cartilage cell, striated muscle fibers, nerve cell, bone cells, and the smooth muscle cells.
Yeah.
Next is the questions.
I was thinking like, should I do it as a homework first?
Which one?
You know the questions.
Page number 15 one?
Yes. You know where it says like science questions.
Yeah.
Shall I do it as a homework? Then I will like show you tomorrow.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Then on which page we have to study now?
It's like after the like when you go past the question answers, it's like at the end.
At the end. Tell me the page number, please.
It's like
19.
15. Um, you know, it says like science genres.
Just wait. Okay. Now you want to start that questions?
No, miss,
Then
when there's like science questions, right?
right.
And then another page there is answers.
Okay, okay.
When you just go and the next page is science genres.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, so I was talking about that one.
Okay, okay, okay. You want to read about that describe report.
Yes.
Genres. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What are the effects of the deforestation? Deforestation
Default.
causes many effects such as the global warming, drought, and the soil erosion, right? It is due to the deforestation. And the scientists believe that the deforestation has a worldwide effect on the climate. Trees store the carbon dioxide. When they are cut down, carbon dioxide builds up in the atmosphere and is known as the greenhouse gas, which causes the global warming. Is there any problem in this? Is there any doubt? Hello? Hello?